You may be wondering, why should you take a political advice from this girl? Well, I've been around politics since I was 14 years old. I've seen people close to me, family, uncles, friends, family, friends, buy tickets for Senate, buy tickets for governorship, lose their businesses, go into shambles. I'm about to save you a couple of millions. Because very soon your hungry uncle and your ward chairman will start calling you. That is the time of your community to represent your constituency. It is the time of your local government to represent your senatorial district. And it looks like there is nobody in that community. They will start to fan your ego. They tell you they have everything in control. They can take you to the state party chairman. They have connection to the governor. Blah, 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 blah. My dear, it's only three things that are going to happen. And I want you to hold your money tight. They may tell you to start sharing palliative from this December 2025 in order to present yourself to the public, to start preparing yourself. Let the women know you. Three things are going to happen. Number one is that you're not even going to win the primaries. You think primary election is all about buying the tickets. There is more to primary election. You're going to spend so much money. Have you settled stakeholders? Have you visited their house one by one? And you're not going empty? What about the party delegates? Have you packaged the money you are going to give them to vote for you? At the end of the day, they may not even vote for you. They have someone in mind. Do you even know who are the real delegates? A lot of people will be coming to take your money, especially when you're not around. If you have not been a part of your state politics for at least 8 years, I'm not saying listening to your state political news, being involved in your state grassroots politics, the party you want to compete in, you know the party state chairman, you know the woman leader, you are in good relationship with the governor, the sitting governor. Not just knowing them, I mean like a deeper, deeper, deeper. If not, you'll just be wasting your money. Let me tell you a story of one man. This man was doing so well in real estate in Lagos. I mean, he was making so much money. He is a multi-millionaire. And one day someone just called him. You've been good to the people. You've been spending money, giving scholarship. You've been buying things for people. I mean, the community, everybody loves you, not just the community, the local government. Why don't you go for House of Rep? And his ears just stood, bam, House of Rep. And it was like, okay, I think that is a good idea. He now doubled up in the money he was spending in buying palliatives and everything. This man begins to pump millions. He begins to pump millions. The primaries has not even started though. They have not even started selling tickets for the primary election. He began to pump millions. And the party he was going for is the ruling party. So he knows that if he gets the primary ticket, he will likely win that House of Rep election. So he began to pump millions, from his business to the extent he started borrowing money from friends, pouring it there, pouring millions into stakeholders, trying to buy them over. State party chairman, going through the governor, the queue to get to the governor. You have to settle, 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 settle. And at the end of the day, this man, I know him very well, did not win the House of Rep election. His real estate business went down the drain. Pia. And he was owing a lot of people because the way they fan his head, he hasn't been part of politics. He doesn't know what was happening. He thinks it's all about having money. And he just believed what they told him. He told his friends were investing, and now he cannot even return to the city where he was doing his business because he's owing a lot of people. His own business has crumbled. Now the politics, he didn't get anything from it. And that brings us to the second point. The first one is that he will not even win the primaries. And the second point is that they are going to promise you political appointments. And this political appointment is a 50-50 chance. You're not even sure. And there are different types of political appointments. Anything can be a political appointment. There's an appointment they can give you and you cannot even recover 5% of the money you spent. So they are going to promise you this appointment that you're not even sure of. That is what they will use to cool your mind. This is the first trial. You have to sit down and watch how they do it. Your party is the ruling party. They are going to give you appointment and you are not even sure. Let me continue with this man's story. So they conducted the election, someone else won, and the ruling party now promised him an appointment. He waited for another 2 years. And finally, they gave him an appointment. They made him a commissioner. And commissioners have levels. Commissioners are not equal. So they did not even give him the key commissioner. They just give him one commissioner appointment that he was not even getting anything from it. There is not even money coming to that department, not to talk of, him getting something to recover the money he spent or to give to people that have invested in him. And this man is like, he's trapped. There's no way out. And all he do is regret. If someone would have told him that this is what politics looks like, he wouldn't have invested his 1 naira in it. Now there's no way back. He can't even go back to his business. Everything is like flat. He can't even go back to his city. People are looking for him, the people that he's owing. I mean, there is so much shame attached to it. His money is gone, his status is gone, and he's more like a laughing stock. I'm just telling you this to save your money. Tell your husband to keep his money, not to invest in Nigeria politics. It's not worth it. Tell your friends to keep their money. And when your friend comes to you that he's contesting for something somewhere in 2027, they will start coming by 2025, 2026, asking you to invest. Just invest your money somewhere else because you are going to lose that money. And there's nothing you can do to that friend because he too will lose the election. And your money will just go down the drain. So Nigeria politics is not worth it at all, especially if you're not in the game. If you're not in the system for at least 8 years, do not invest your money that you are competing for anything, that you're contesting for anything. And lastly, there is nothing you will do about it. Your money is gone and it's gone forever. There's nobody you can hold responsible. You can't hold your party state chairman. You can't hold the governor for anything. You can't hold the stakeholders. You cannot hold them for anything. It was your personal decision. You decided to waste your money. You decided to pour your money into the dustbin. So the earlier you wake up, the better for you. So you don't be like some politicians. Look at what happened to Dele Momodu. How he poured in millions into presidential election and now he's regretting it. It is happening to a lot of people, innocent business people. And some people around your community, your hungry uncles and party leaders, will now call you to involve you in something you don't know anything about. You know nothing about politics. All they want to do is take your money. Then the question is, if I'm advising you not to contest, who is going to contest? How do we win election? How do you take power from all these people that are not doing anything, for the government? All I'm trying to say is that before you invest your money, be a part of the system. Understand what is going on. Be a part of your state politics. Be a grassroots politician. Understand what is going on in the grassroots level. Understand what is going on in the state level before you can even talk about contesting anything from your state. If not, you'll be throwing your money in the dustbin. I just say, let me bring this awareness to those of you that will start, sharing palliative from this December 2025 against 2027 election. To not even waste your money. Don't go down that route. It's not as simple as it looks. It's not as easy as you think. They are just fanning your ego. Imagine sharing palliative for 2 years before the election in 2027 that you don't even know if you're going to win the party primaries. So I would just advise that you keep your money so that they don't scam you.